Hey, what's going on, YouTubers, fellow hobbyists and gamers? See how I change it up there. Welcome to this. This is kind of a car cast as well, but it's not the usual type. I'm not going to my wife's work. I'm actually driving out to a location in a place where I used to live called Maidstone, so I can film the next section of my Memory Lane series, which I've been trying to do for ages, and well, depending on the weather, I might not be able to do today, but I'm going to try. Just the camera a bit there. Yeah, I'm going to try. Oh. So right, going up to Maidstone. I used to live there. See, and I'll be going out there several times, I expect, in the course of, I don't know, the next year maybe. I hope to have it all filmed within the next year. That would be nice. So we start off going the same way. Still not happy with this camera angle. Come up to a roundabout. Yeah, excuse me. And my throat is a bit at the moment. So just close that. Right. So I won't be going around the roundabout second exit. I'm going to the first exit. Here we go. On our way to Maidstone. Going the opposite way on the embankment now, that road where I walked along that time. To pull out. Wow, fuel is dear here. God, I don't have a diesel anymore, let's put it that way. £1.22 for a litre of diesel. £1.22. I remember when diesel used to be cheaper than petrol. Not so now. I suppose they'll be pushing towards electric. I'm going to say within the next 5 years. I'm going to say within the next 5 years there'll be a lot more electric cars on the road. I don't know whether they'll go down the incentive route or the kind of punishment route. Incentive route, I mean, do deals on like electric vehicles and things like that. The punishment route would be like just bumping the price of fuel up and stuff like that. Just clearing my back windscreen here. Right, so I got my camera. I had to stop off at the shop back there, you see, to get some groceries. And that we needed, so I thought I'd kill two birds with one stone. That's a funny saying, isn't it? But yeah, I thought I'd do that. Just waiting at lights here now at Marsh Mills, and they're changing, so I'll be off again. Gotta get my car washed next week, and I'm hoping to kill two birds with one stone then as well. You see, what I'm hoping to do is go to Sainsbury's and pick up a couple of history magazines that I saw, which I quite like the look of, like historical war magazines. And yeah, I thought I quite like the look of that. I'll go for some of that. It's very dirty around here. Yeah, going up a steep hill later. I actually cycled a bit once. Well, more than once when I was a kid, all the time, but I actually cycled up Efford Lane twice. No, where I live now, on the top of. I've done that twice. That's hard going. That is hard going. And yes, I did have to stop for a rest on the way up. I thought, oh, whoa. So I want to get this done, this memory lane because it's been eating away at me. I need to get the next lot of footage and photos together and put them all together in a video. It's important because you know, it's rapidly changing. You know, things are rapidly changing, and I've left it too long already. Especially with regard to my old primary school, which is no longer there, which is a shame, great shame. But there you go. I'm probably the only one that cares about it all, but that's alright. I want to do it. I need to do it. It's something that I really want to do, and I can look back on. Can't see the screen again. Lights playing tricks. Yeah, does that. Did that the other day actually, and I thought, oh, I can't see anything. But when the footage was played back, you could actually see the picture, so that's good. Right. This is called Forder Valley Road actually. Here where I'm up to. This is like the bottom of the hill. It seems to be brightening up a bit now, so hopefully we might be in luck. Get some good footage done. I'll get as much as I can do. What my aim was to get to a place called Asda. It's a superstore here in England. So that would kind of be earmarked like in the next stage of the journey, as it were. And there's going to be a key point going through because it's going to be the same when I go to the secondary school up until that point. So just I'll make that clear at the time though when we get there. I mean, I won't do it today, I won't be talking today, I'll be doing a voiceover because that seems, well, I don't know. No, I might do it the same as I did last time actually. Just have, yeah, I'll do voiceover, but I'll have natural sounds in the background. So I think that worked quite well actually. I'm sure I had it on set on 30% with the camera mic, and then voiceover on the top of that. Yeah, I think that will work. So going up this hill. More lights. Get there, I've got to find a suitable place that I can park where I can pick up from where I left off on the last video, the last memory lane video, and we'll take it from there. Could go this way actually. Well, I might do. Drive. Just going along here now. It's like the opposite way of what I normally go. It's part of the park on my right where there was a social club, and in there they used to do a karate club. I used to go there as a kid. Just past the other entrance to Brierley Close, the opposite end of what we saw on the last memory lane video. Just coming up to Weir Road now. Very bright on the screen. Going past Weir Close, where I used to live. Riley Close on my left that was in the last memory lane video. So let me find somewhere I can park up. This won't be easy. Easy at all. Don't have to be walking miles back before I start. Right, I think I'm there. Right, so I might carry on after I'm done today. But that's it, I've arrived. So I'll see you guys later on the next clip. Wow, I've completed filming the footage. Well, I'm rather pleased with myself actually, because I've done more than I was expecting. I mean, I filmed part 3 of Memory Lane, but what I ended up doing was filming part 3 and 4. Essentially. Just need to work on this camera angle here. Don't want it bouncing too much. So yeah, so I've done that. So now I'm overwhelmed with the most powerful feeling of nostalgia. And yeah, so I walked right to where my old school was, and back again. I'm driving along part of the way now, what I would have thought. So yeah, I'm hoping to do the tour next year, summer, my old haunts, places I used to go, people I used to see. Probably won't see any of them, but yeah, it's just kind of odd going back to these places. I think I've timed it just right because the lights are kind of starting to disappear now. There we are. Yeah, it's starting to disappear now. I very nearly bought some chips on the way back in the old chip shop, still called Jules, by the way. Same name, still there. And I was tempted because they used to be the best chips ever. I mean, I'm not kidding, they really were the bee's knees. And the smells from down there just brought it all back to me as well. I used to go shopping on a Friday night with my mum and dad up Asda. I used to get chips afterwards. That was our chippy night, as it were, Fridays. I think along with quite a few other people as well at the time. But yeah, that was our routine. I would go into Asda. I would purchase a Star Wars figure with my pocket money. So I'd have a new Star Wars figure every week. I think they were £1.25. I started buying £1.25 for the original Star Wars figures. And sometimes I'd save my money, and on the Saturday I just went back to Asda usually to pick up. My dad used to have to do his banking at Mutley, but first we would go to Mutley, do his banking, then he'd call into Asda and pick up the bits and pieces, you know, like they would have forgotten going around on the Friday. Like, oh, we needed, you know, hand wash or whatever it would have been, you know, so we went there for that. And I would often buy a Fighting Fantasy book there on the Saturday. That's where the Fighting Fantasy books that I have, the early ones, the majority of them came from Asda. yeah, there's a bit of information. And I have a bit of footage of them in an old video that I did. Yeah. Still not happy with this camera angle. No, it's even worse. I'll just leave it there. I'll work on it. I'll try and get it better. Going to tilt it. You still see the steering wheel. Couldn't on one of the other ones I did, I'm sure. Not to worry. Not to worry. Heading home now. I'm going to get some lunch. That's the plan. Get some luncheon. Probably in the form of, I don't know, maybe a sandwich or a toasted egg sandwich, because I can do that now. Yeah, I like a toasted egg sandwich. And then I'm going to browse through my December copy of White Dwarf, which I haven't even opened out of the cellophane yet. So I just haven't had time. But I think this afternoon I'm going to make time, go through that and relax a bit. I think. Yes, I think so. So I'm going back along Forder Valley Road here. Rather go up Efford Lane. I think I'll go a different way. I'll go through Eggbutton and past Deer Park and a place called Little America. Yeah, we have a place over in England, here in Plymouth, called Little America, and it's got places like California Gardens, I don't know, San Francisco Avenue, Gardenia, the Wyoming Gardens, that kind of thing. And yeah, there's a little bit of history behind that as well, I believe. I think it's connected with the war. But anyway, that's where I'm going, that's the way I'm going, that's the way I've chosen to go. I was lucky with the rain, in that it didn't rain. That could have been quite disastrous thinking about it, because I was just, you know, halfway on my journey there. I was kind of halfway, I caught between, I could have been drowned, you know, and my equipment could have got wet, so that wouldn't have been good. Still, I'm glad I'd done it. I did it all in one. It was a bit of a deliberation. Shall I, or shall I go back? And I thought, do you know what, the heck, I'm here. I can do it now. So it'll probably make for a longer episode. But I've got so many other things to do for Memory Lane. And, yeah. Memory Lane parts 1 to 3 will be my journey to my primary school. That's kind of cool. And there's a point about halfway along when you come out the end of the subway and you think, right, now if I was going to the secondary school I would have gone a different way. So that's the point where I make, you know, the decision. I go that way. I wanted to do the primary school first because there's nothing left of it now. I have some photos I took of the gate, the old gate, and that's all that's left of it. Yeah, I wanted to go back and visit my old school, my old primary school. They said I could come back and visit at any time, but it's not there, so how can I come back and visit? Sure, it's only been, what, 30 something odd years. How dare they not be there? I wanted to visit, but I didn't really. I just like going over places I used to go walking, you know, years ago in the past and things, and see how it's changed. It's quite interesting. I suppose it's changed drastically to me, but I suppose it's not that different in the grand scheme of things when you think how long it's been. It's not, I mean, it's a housing estate now, for goodness sake, but yeah, I probably stood on the grounds where I once was at primary school. I kind of pride myself on the fact that I'm the last one to stand on there. I always seem to be the last one. The last. Yeah. Like where I used to work, I always said, for jokingly, half jokingly, I should be the last one left here, and I should be back here as like a security guard or something, roaming the corridors long after everybody else has stopped working here. And you know, might work on that. See if I can make that a reality. Be another part of memory lane, but I'll deal with my childhood first. I expect other areas of Plymouth. Oh, just going past Little America now and Deer Park. I expect other areas of Plymouth have changed in as much as the ones I used to go to have as well. Roundabout, mini roundabout. There's loads of them in Plymouth. Not long. Yeah, so this is kind of a car cast after all, but I'm just talking about my memory lane video series, which isn't wargaming related. I know that, and but it's part of one of the things I want to do on my channel. So once I've got it out there, I can look back and watch it and remember it again anytime I want to. Yeah, it's a good thing. Still recording. Well, just seeing a sign for the crematorium, which means I'm not far from home. Another mini roundabout. Could have indicated. Makes you wonder where some people got their driving licence. Probably last year's Christmas crackers. Wonder where this lorry in front of me is going then. Inter-county, next day palletised freight distribution. Possibly could be going to one of the co-ops, maybe. It's the only place around here I can think of that could use a service like that. You know, the fact that they're coming through this part of Effort makes me think it's for one of the shops. Only really the co-ops would be large enough, although he's pulling up outside a house. Oh, wait a minute though, there's a not a building, I think there's like a grave headstone tomb making, like stone carving place. Stonemasons, that's what they call it. That's probably what he's delivering stuff for that. Stone or something, I don't know. Anyway, nearly home. I'm just coming up to Torridge Way, which is near where I live. Just up the road. Top of the valley actually, where I walk around with the dogs. Van to go by, or was it a taxi? Never tell these things, they're the same. Right, going down Torridge Way, past Highview School on the left. Coming up to Efford Lane, which is my road. And here we are on my road. Behind me, let me. Oh, he's turning down there. Usually, I drive down this road. There's a car behind me. I indicate plenty of time so I can reverse onto my drive. They always come right up, you know, behind you and don't give you enough room. It's quite irritating. I'm reversing now. Onto the drive. Okay, and that is it, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, all brushes lead to war.